The just reward for those who hate. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 5. Hear this message from the Lord, all you who tremble at his words. Your own people hate you and throw you out for being loyal to my name. Let the Lord be honored, they scoff. Be joyful in him, but they will be put to shame. There are many of us who experience hate, resentment, and rejection by others, and such an experience can be hurtful. It is more painful when family, long-term friends, or colleagues that you have known and trusted begins to hate and reject you. However, as it is written in Matthew chapter 10, verse 36 to verse 38, Jesus said to his followers that their enemies will be members of their own family because of their faith in and loyalty to him. God said that he will defend his people against their haters and mockers. It is he who will put them to shame, as he said in Isaiah chapter 66, verse 5. Also in Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 35, God said, I will take revenge. I will pay them back. In due time, their feet will slip. Their day of disaster will arrive, and their destiny will overtake them. God made a promise to those who are hated and rejected by others that he will avenge them, and he will make their enemies pay for their deeds. Jesus encourages those who are hated and rejected when he said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 10 to verse 12, Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Jesus also said in John chapter 15, verse 18 to verse 21, If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If you belong to the world, it will love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. Remember what I told you. A servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you also. If they obeyed my teaching, they will obey yours also. They will treat you this way because of my name, for they do not know the one who sent me. So whenever you experience hate, remember that the world hated Jesus first. Remember that Jesus chose you out of the world, causing you not to be of the world. Just as Jesus is not of this world, the world will hate you just as it hated Jesus Christ, because you do not belong to the world. You belong to God. Also, be aware that people project onto others what they feel about themselves. So if someone hates you, it is because they hate themselves for one reason or another, and the perfect love of God does not fill their hearts. God nor his perfect love does not fill the hearts of those who hate and who are resentful, as mentioned in 1 John chapter 4, verse 20 to verse 21. Therefore, when you pray, ask God to remind you of his promises to defend and avenge you when you are facing hate, resentment, and rejection, and the Spirit of God will come and help you to overcome all forms of persecution that you face in life.